Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boy D-Mac here again, with another video. Just wanted to go ahead and talk about a few things, well, not much, just a little bit of transfer news. Gonna talk about the match against Dundalk tomorrow, Thursday night football in a Europa League. It's not much because we are through, so not gonna be much to talk about really, but yeah, just wanna emphasize more though on the transfer details that I'm seeing going around in regards to January's transfer window. So yeah, gonna talk a bit about that. Before we go into that though, I must say to you guys, thank you so much as usual for the support. If you haven't subscribed as yet, as usual, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon just the same to get those notifications. Thanks again, I can't thank you guys enough. And if you know someone who might be interested in the content, go ahead and share it as well. And thanks again. Without further ado, let's get into it. So yeah, let's talk about a little about the transfer window in January, players that we could possibly bring in. I just want to say that we all know that we are in need of a creative midfielder at the moment. We are in need of a attacking midfielder, maybe not one but two, because you can't just rely on one alone. We all see how that is going. We have Mesut Ozil, who is not playing at the moment, basically frozen out, not in the team for either the Europa nor the Premier League squad. So yeah, I think we need like two attacking midfielder, creative players in the midfield to make things happen. Someone who can score goals, and I can see us reviving the interest in Ornstein, because he looks like he could be on his way out of Lyon. Reports are saying that he has fallen out of favor with the manager, or he has fallen out of favor with the club. I'm not sure how it goes. I don't really remember how the news goes. Can't really store everything up here at once, but basically that he has fallen out of favor with the club. He's really not happy with being a substitute on the bench all the time, for important match and for the league match, for the for the big matches. He's always on the bench, unused substitute. He's clearly sick and tired of that, and he's looking to get out of Lyon, to just move from the club. So yeah, we could go ahead and we could go ahead and revive that interest in Ornstein, and we could get him in for the January transfer window. And the thing is, we might even get him for a lower price than what they were offering. Than what they were asking of him in the summer. The price could be a little bit less, So who knows? Because the player seems like he really wants to leave the club. He went ahead and he refused to train with the team in a training session. I'm not sure on what specific date that was, but the reports just said that he refused to change in a training session that was held and he just didn't turn up at the training. And that made the coach and the managers and the club very furious with him, and they're just not on good terms at the moment. So we could see Ornstein coming in if Mikel Arteta and Edu and the whole Arsenal board, they are interested in getting this player and they are interested in building the team. Because he said it himself, Mikel Arteta, in his interview, that we need someone to go ahead and put the ball in the back of the net, and we need someone to create more chances. And I saw Mikel Arteta trying that with Lacazette, trying to play him, I should say, as a number 10. Just wasn't working out for him. He tried though. As I said in my last video, he was one of the best player on the pitch for us. Well, he was the best player on the pitch for us on Sunday against Tottenham. So he tried, but we really need someone who is originally made for that position. Alright, like I said, if he's a striker, we can't really go ahead and try to change him around and put him in that area of the pitch where he's not that comfortable. So Hosimawar, we could look to bring him in. The price could be a little bit less, it depends, you know, on how badly the club wants to get rid of him or how badly he wants to leave the club. It all depends. Remember, it was like what, 46 euros that they were asking, yeah, last summer. 46 million euros I should say, they were asking that we pay for the player. Instead we got Thomas Partey, and we all know that is going at the moment. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Thomas Partey is a bad player, I'm not saying that. It's just that he's out injured at the moment. We haven't got a full glimpse of what he's capable of. We've seen little bits and pieces there, but not a full glimpse of what he is capable of. And we just need someone in the midfield who can create play and who can also score goals. Hosimawar would be a great fit. Also, that Salzburg player there that everyone has been talking about him since recently. He seems to be a really great player. I've checked him out on YouTube. I've watched a few of his matches. Hear that he's a real talent though. From what I've been reading and from what YouTubers have been saying about the player, seems a really good player. So yeah, based on what I'm seeing, he looks like he can create, looks like he can finish. So you know, we should go ahead and put our all in getting a player like that who is still young and still has a lot of years in him, you know. With that said though, we're not the only ones who are interested in him. A whole host of clubs are interested in him. A whole lot of clubs. Real Madrid were said to be the most recent favorites to go ahead and get his signature. Zinedine Zidane is pretty keen on bringing Dominik Szoboszlai. Not sure if I'm calling the name correctly, but it's Dominik. I'm just gonna call him Dominik. Yeah, Zidane is pretty keen on bringing him in. He could be a replacement for, you know, Isco, and Isco again could be another one that we see coming to Arsenal, maybe, you know, not sure, but was getting some reports that Isco could also be an Arsenal player next summer or even in January, but we just have to wait and see if we could get more on that one. It wasn't all that clear, it wasn't all that, it was just a little, I could say, rumor going around. So we have to wait and see if we could get more on that. But Dominik Szoboszlai, really good player from what I've heard. He could be key to our midfield if Arsenal are really serious and they really want to go ahead and improve our squad. They would have to go ahead and get that player in. Still young, still has a lot of years in him. Very talented player, and he's going to be a huge ask to bring him out of Salzburg, to take him away from Salzburg, because he's one of their top players, and they're going to want a fortune for him. It's said to be that there's a release clause on him as well. I'm not sure how much it is. It did say in the report, but I really don't remember. Don't want to give you guys any false information. But I'm gonna have to research it and leave it in the description. So you can go in the description and check it out to see how much is the release clause on the player. I'm gonna check it out and put it in there. But so he could be one of those players that Mikel Arteta really go ahead and bring into the squad. If he does bring him in, that would be a big signing for us, because we really need the creativity and the goal scoring ability in the midfield as well. Ramsey is no longer there. We no longer have Ozil there. Ozil wasn't scoring that much, but he was creating chances, setting up people to score. most of the goals that have been scored at Arsenal, Mesut Ozil has been a big part of some of those goals. So yeah, we need another player like him, along with the finishing ability in him as well. Was hearing rumors as well that also another player that has fallen out of favor with their club, Paulo Dybala, the Juventus superstar Paulo Dybala. He said that Pirlo, their new manager at the moment, because Pirlo is now the current manager of Juventus, and yeah, he has offered Dybala up to a few clubs in the Premier League: Liverpool, Manchester United, City, and also we're in the mix as well. At Chelsea, a lot of clubs in England are looking to get his signature. So I'm not gonna say that we won't be able to sign that caliber of player, but it would be good if Mikel Arteta could pressure people like Kroenke and those guys to get some cash to bring Paulo Dybala in. He would be a massive signing for us. Really talented player, great, Argentina like Messi, great player, So Dybala, it's for us to bring Dybala in. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but I think they're going to need a lot of money for the player though, and we at the moment we don't have that. We don't have a large amount of cash to go ahead and throw around, and like Chelsea, so we don't have a lot of money to go around and splash out like Chelsea or the Manchester City or the United. But if Arsenal, they're really serious in getting back into the top half of the table, they would have to go ahead and do something outrageous in regards to breaking the bank or money or paying money, to get back into the top half of the table. Because the players that we have now, they can't do it. We've seen it for ourselves. They honestly can't do it. And I did say that we can't blame the manager in my last video. I said it. We can't blame the manager. We have to blame it on the players, because it's the players. They're not putting in the work that they know they should put in on the pitch. In training, they might put it in and convince the manager that they are ready for the match or for any match, but really when they come onto the pitch, it's just not there. You don't feel their energy at all, none at all. So yeah, we do need some fresh legs and some fresh minds in there, fresh bodies, to get the ball rolling for us. Yeah, so basically that, for the transfer news in regards to January. So yeah, with that said, guys, I just want to say thanks again for the support. Please go ahead, as I said, like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't as yet, go ahead and subscribe. Alright, and thanks again for the support, and that is it for today. See you for the match tomorrow. Peace, I'm out.